Hi everyone, I'm Dao Tuan Anh. This is my LAB1 submission for Win700, configuring network load balancing on domain mysenecaid.com. I'll be walking through each exercise result and answering the corresponding review question. Let's get started. The exercise 1.1 is on server 1 and server 2 VM. You can see the network load balancing feature has been successfully installed on both servers. This is server 1 and here is server 2. For question 1, when install network load balancing, what is the role or feature? This is a feature. It appears on the select feature page in the add role and feature wizard, not the server role page. Next is exercise 1.2. Here's in network load balancing manager. The cluster web.doc mysenecaid.com is running with the virtual IP 192.168.1.65. Both server 1 with priority 1 and server 2 with priority 2 are showing converge status. For question 2, with two network cards, which mod should you use? Are you unicast when server have two NIC? Intermod communication travel over the second adapter, so unicast work correctly. Multicast is recommended when server only have a single NIC. For question 3, if multicast mod were used, what MAC addresses are assigned? If network load balancing adapter get two MAC addresses, the original hardware MAC address with its kept plus a virtual MAC address assigned by network load balancing for cluster traffic. Next is exercise 1.3 in DNS Manager on RWDC-174 VM. You can see two records. The host A record name web resolved in the cluster IP 192.168.1.65 and the alias CNAME record name www porting to web.mysenecaid.com. For question 4, what is the advantage of alias record? If the cluster IP ever changes, you only update a single A record or CNAME aliases pointing to it update automatically. It also let you give multiple friendly names to the same resource with minimal administrative effort. Next is exercise 1.4. Is in the cluster properties port group tab. The default all port group has been replaced with two specific rules. First one is TCP port 80 for HTTP, and the second one is TCP port 443 for HTTPS. The cluster is still covered with both not active. For question 5, what filter mod make one server primary and the other wait on standby? Single host filter mode, only the highest priority node handle all traffic, while the other node sit in standby and take over only if the primary fails. Let's move to exercise 1.5. Here you can see if I click change stuff. So the server 1 is now in change stuff and change its status. After I click start, so the node are back to enable and covered. For question 6, what happens if you don't use change stop? Using the regular stop action immediately terminate all active connection, cutting off user mid-session with no warning. Change stop gracefully block new connection while letting existing sessions finish naturally, making it the correctly choice for production maintenance. Here is the result that the server 1 are back to enable and convert. Finally, exercise 1.6. The cluster has been deleted. The network load balancing manager is empty. The network load balancing feature has been removed for both server 1 and server 2 VM, and both server has been rebooted. So it's already removed. Server 2. That's everything for lab 1, configuring network load balancing for Win700. Thank you for watching.